Welcome to Patty's Place. Come on into Patty's Place. Kick off your worries, lose that frown. Sit down, relax, and stay a while now.
Tuesday morning, friends. It's 6 a.m. Getting my day started. I got to get in the shower a few minutes earlier this morning because I have to get to work a few minutes early this morning because we have a one of our big companies that we store for. They are bringing in their auditor today, so we're getting it's a yearly thing. We know it's coming. It's one of the customers. They do surprise audits. But this customer, they schedule it, so it's not like crazy or anything. They just come in and they count and they review our procedures. They make sure we're doing everything to their standards, and then they're on their way. But I still got to be there on time because I gotta do. I run the security camera photo badges, so I have to make sure I am there to take his photo and create his security badge. So anyway, hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. I had to get my my stuff for Ed. He's going to go get me gas. He's going to get me gas this morning. What a good doobie. I hate pumping gas. Anyway, so I got to take my blood pressure. I haven't taken my blood pressure in a couple of weeks. So I'm going to take my blood pressure this morning, see how we're doing. Let's see what we got today. Okay, we're good. We are at 107/77 this morning. Very good. I do like to check it every so often, make sure my medication is working the way it's supposed to. But yeah, it's another Tuesday. Nothing exciting going on over here. It's just a random Tuesday. I think I have decided, I'm not positive yet, but I think I've decided on my channel, I'm going to just upload twice a week instead of 3 times. I'll probably just do like a couple of days vlog midweek, like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, whatever. And then I'll always do my Sunday upload, my weekend shenanigans upload, because I like to share my weekends with you. But yeah, so I'm going to go jump in the shower, get my day started. Just finished feeding Callie. Did some closet cleaning last night, which I really needed to do. My closet is such a mess, and I have so much garbage. I got to just throw stuff away. I've got a big bucket there for yard sale stuff, so anytime I come across anything that I'm like, yeah, don't need this anymore, I'll either throw it in the trash or it'll go in the yard sale bucket. And I'm doing that with a lot of stuff because I just have too much stuff, and I really just need to let things go. So I've been working on that. I did that a little bit last night. I'll probably do a little bit more of that tonight. And yeah. Oh, Ed must be putting out the trash. Callie Rose, come here, baby girl. Come here. Callie Rose. What are you doing? Leave Daddy alone. Callie Rose. This is what she does every time her daddy leaves the house. She has a little hissy fit every single time he leaves the house. Here she comes again. Here she comes. Callie, he's just taking out the trash, baby. Anyway, so I gotta do some more organizing in the closet, throw things out. Literally, I'm going through inch by inch. Every drawer, every bucket, inch by inch. So it's a process. It's gonna take me a while, but I'm gonna get rid of a lot of junk, clutter, all those things. So, anywho's, okay. I will see you guys later on. Have a great Tuesday. Tuesday morning continues, heading off to work. Really, really, really need more time in the day, or less time at work. I need more time in the day to get all the things done in the house that I want to get done. I'm really, really focused on decluttering, organizing, just chucking stuff, purging the house of junk. So I had to stop myself this morning because I start doing things and then I lose track of time, and then before you know it, I'm running late. So I was mindful this morning. I was mindful of the time so that I can get to work on time, because I have to get there on time. And I should arrive just on time. Hopefully I'm going to beat even if he's there, he'll be in the conference room. I can badge him when I get in. But I still like to be there before he gets there. We'll see. Anyway, so what are you all watching on TV right now that's fun, that's good? We enjoy watching, we're on season 2. Well, season 2 just came up a few weeks ago, of Wednesday. So we're watching season 2 of Wednesday, which is fun. That little Jenna Ortega as Wednesday Addams is so stinking cute. Excuse me. Sorry, hold on. So we've been watching that, and I really liked that this season. Catherine Zeta-Jones, who plays Morticia, has more of a role than the first season. She's more present in this season, and as is Pugsley, Wednesday's brother. So yeah, we've been watching that. We watched an episode of that last night. We watched episode 3. And then we've been watching Dawson's Creek, which I think I mentioned before, but Dawson's Creek, obviously I watched it back in the day, in the early 90s. So we're talking 30 years ago. Jeez, 30 years ago. And we're rewatching it. I don't remember any of it. Like, I'm watching it and I'm like, I don't remember any of the things that happened. I do remember that I was team Pacey. Just like with the Twilight movies, there was Team Edward and Team Jacob, which in the Twilight movies was Team Edward. But in Dawson's Creek, there's Team Pacey and then there's Team Dawson. And I am, and still am, 100% Team Pacey. Just the chemistry that Joshua Jackson and Katie Holmes have on screen is phenomenal. They have an amazing chemistry. So, Team Pacey all the way. But that's what we've been watching. Dawson's Creek. We're in season 3 of Dawson's Creek. After we're done with that, I think, the 911s are starting this week. So we've got the original 911, and then we've got the new one, 911 Nashville. And if you don't watch 911, I highly recommend it. And if you haven't watched the original 911, go back and start it from the beginning. Watch the whole thing. It is such a good show. Some of the things that occur, are a little far-fetched. Some of the things, like I remember when we watched the first episode of the first season, and Ed was like, because Ed's a retired firefighter. So the first episode of the first season, he's like, yeah, that would never happen. Never happen. I'm like, well, it all depends. If you've got a cuckoo bird firefighter who thinks he can get away with whatever he wants, then maybe it might happen. But anyway, if you've watched that first episode, you'll know what I'm talking about. So yeah, if you haven't watched 911, put it on your list. Highly, highly, highly recommend. And then, of course, 911 Lone Star is done. But that was really good. And of course, well, I mean, Rob Lowe, hello. Rob Lowe was the captain in 911 Lone Star. And he's just adorable. How can you not want to watch that? Anywho, so today is kind of an overcast day. It's a little overcast. It's supposed to get back up to 80 again today. It's currently 65. We've been in a stretch for the past few days of 80 degrees. Did y'all see the moon last night? The super full harvest moon. It was big and bright. But I think tonight it's going to be even brighter. And I think it's supposed to be more orangey tonight. It wasn't super orange. Like, I thought it was going to be orange. And I didn't see any orange in the moon. But anyway, we're going to look again tonight and see what we see. But, yeah, heading off to work. Get the day started. Fun times. You know, Christine's off all this week. So it's going to be kind of a quiet week. Not that it's not. Not that just having Christine gone makes it quiet. It's just... Of course I'm going to sit in a traffic jam now. Wouldn't you know it? Ay, ay, ay. Anywho, so hope you guys all have a great Tuesday. I'll see you after work. I'll chat with you while I'm doing some organizing in my closet. You can see my messy closet. And it's a mess right now. Literally, when you see it later, don't judge. Because there's literally stuff everywhere. I've got stuff sitting everywhere. So, okay. So, yeah. So, I'll show you the closet later. I'll show you some of it. But it is a mess. Like, I have stuff everywhere. I'm just trying to get rid of stuff. I have too much stuff. I know I've said it 1,000 times, but whatever. I have a thousand. I have too much stuff. So we're going to do a little more cleaning of the closet when I get home tonight. Anywho, okay. Have a great day, and I'll chat with you later. Hey guys. So I am working on cleaning my closet. I got this all organized. I actually was able to, like, this right here was full of junk. So I managed to clean out all the junk, and then I took some stuff from some other parts of the closet and I filled in these drawers with things that I need to access. I don't want junk in there. I want, like, so I put like some scarves and some pajama tops and pajama shorts, and then I put some like bras and stuff like that in the other drawers. But I want to show you something funny. So, you know, when you clean stuff and you try to organize, how you end up finding things that you forgot you had? Well, I found this. I got this a couple years back on Temu. I forgot I had it. It's actually really cute. So it's a little shawl that you just take and you drape it over your shoulders. So if you are feeling a little chilly, you can just drape it over your shoulders. Let me show you. So, and I don't want to cover the microphone, but you can just kind of snuggle up in it. You know, you can kind of tuck your arms in a little bit, but I just think it's kind of cute, right? What do you think? Should I keep it? Should I keep this little shawl, or should I donate it? Or should I put it out in the yard sale? What do you think? Would you keep the shawl, or would you get rid of it? Let me know. Comment down below. I don't know. It's funny because I completely forgot. Let me fix you. I completely forgot that I had it. It just turned up when I was cleaning the closet. So I have more stuff. I have just stuff everywhere. I'm not going to show you because it's just too much stuff. And frankly, it's kind of embarrassing. But I will show you. This is all clean. This was literally covered in stuff up top. Stuff piled high. Got it all cleaned out. So, yay for progress. Next, I'm going to work on the other little shelving unit that I have over here. And then I have all of these shelves in the center of the closet that I'm going to work on cleaning also. So, we'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so I was able to get to 2 other drawers, empty those out, refill with things that I need to be kept in there. And that's all I have time for today because once again, I got home late from work, which limits the amount of time I have to do things around the house. So I didn't get to everything I wanted to. So we'll try again tomorrow. Good Wednesday morning, friends. Taking a few minutes, while I have a few minutes, to do a little bit more cleaning, just for, I don't know, I got like 5 minutes. Cleaning out another drawer. I have this little, it's got, how many shelves? 1, 2, 3, 6 drawers in it. And it's just full of a bunch of junk. Like I still have the tag for when we went on the cruise. So I'm actually going to need these. These I got on, I think I got these on Amazon. They came in a multi-pack. They're just the little tags to put your luggage, your cruise ship luggage tags in. These are really handy. So put those aside for next spring because we're going on a cruise next spring. Yay. I've got shoelaces. Although I do use these shoelaces sometimes. I use them in a pair of shorts. I had gotten a pair of shorts in the waistband. I loved them. I loved like the baggy fit of them, but the waistband was too big. So I put little holes and then I fed the shoestring through so I could use the shoestring to tighten the waistband. Worked out really, really well for me. More of these. I mean, it came in, I don't know how many came in the pack. 8. Probably an 8-pack. This is cute. I got this in Disney. It's a little, you can strap it to your belt. You could strap it to your crossbody because it's got this little hole here. You can put the crossbody through these little holes. It's got the little thing where you could carabiner it to something. It's got a lot of space inside where you could put a phone, a little wallet. It's got space here in the front. Is there something in there? No. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I might put this in the yard sale. It's cute, but the zipper is kind of stiff on it, and I'm like, if it doesn't have a great zipper, I'm not a fan. I don't know. We'll see. That's in the maybe keeping pile. This is cute. This is a picture of Ed with Dale. Do you know how to tell the difference between Chip and Dale? Chip's nose is the color of a chocolate chip. Dale's nose is more of a reddish tone. Cute, right? Then I got this thing full of little bracelets. And then I've got a soap. I'm gonna give that to Ed because Ed likes the little bath soaps. And so I just end up with stuff like there's a pen. It probably doesn't even work. This is a little strap that goes with my little purse over there, my little crossbody bag. But yeah, this is full of just a bunch of bracelets. There's something that's caught here too. What is this? Oh, this is kind of pretty. I think I got this on Temu. That's kind of pretty, huh? And you can kind of tighten it. It can be a little tighter. That's cute. I like that. Lots of fun bracelets. Some of them I'm probably going to put in yard sale. I have a bucket somewhere where to put it. I have to find it. I'm not going to have enough time to do any more of this because I got to get in the shower. So I'm going to try to get out of work on time today and come home and continue working on this. So we'll see you in a bit. All right, I'm almost ready to go to work. I just got to put on my makeup. Didn't really get a lot done in the closet this morning. I still have stuff everywhere. Like this whole shelving unit back here is full of stuff. I did organize quite a bit of it last night. I had a container on the top of these shelves, a big like plastic container that was full of old slippers. Old slippers. Why am I keeping old slippers, I ask? Because I don't throw things away. I need to throw things away. Anyway, so I'm going to put on my makeup, head off to another fun-filled day of work. It's been quiet, not much doing at work. It's pretty quiet, like in the office and out in the warehouse. I don't know. It's scary quiet, actually, but I know we always go through times of the year that are quieter than others, but I think this is probably the quietest I've ever seen it. I don't know. Well, so another thing I got to do, thinking of this while I open this drawer. So I think it was it last year or was it the year before? I did a makeup drawer clean out. I got to do it again. I have like a bunch of eyeshadow palettes that are probably like expired. You know, you're not supposed to keep makeup for a long period of time. You're supposed to not recycle, throw it out and get new makeup because it's not good for your eyes if you use old makeup. So I got to do that too. What I might do this weekend is go over to Five Below. They have really great eyeshadow palettes. I might go over and just get a new eyeshadow palette and throw out all the old ones, because I really don't need to keep all of those. Anyway, I have too much. This eyeshadow that I use, it's the Full and Soft. I've been using this eyeshadow for years. Not eyeshadow, mascara. I think it really works well. It's not like sticky or crunchy. Hence the name, Full and Soft. Yeah, so. Full and Soft by Maybelline. Maybe she's born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. Anyway, powder. I obviously am running low on this powder. And that's really all. I don't put on foundation every day when I go to work. I will use foundation if I'm going like to a special occasion, or maybe out for dinner with Ed, which we don't do often, but we are going to do a date night coming up where Callie's going to go and spend a few hours at Nana and Grampy's house. And we're going to have a date night. We don't go out on date nights because Callie has like a separation anxiety thing. she doesn't like to be left alone. I mean, during the day, she's used to it. It took us a long time to get her used to staying home during the day by herself. I mean, she was destructive. She would like chew holes in her blanket. I had bought her a beautiful little cot to sleep on. She tore it to shreds. She ripped it apart. She was so upset. She would get so upset when she was a baby. When we first got her, the first time we left her and we put her in her little kennel, she, for hours, went crazy in the kennel. I thought she was going to hurt herself. I had to call Ed to have him go home because she was going bananas in the kennel. Finally, we got her used to staying at home, but it took a while. And if we go out try to go out in the evening and we leave her at home, she goes crazy. So we don't go out for dinner very often unless Nana and Grampy either come here. If we have like an event, like we went to a Foreigner concert last summer, the summer before, they came over here and babysat while we were at the concert. But if we're going to go out for dinner, we'll drop her off at Nana and Grampy's and she'll stay there for a couple hours. She'll have dinner with them and hang out. And then we go back and pick her up. Anyway, so, okay. I'm going to go finish fluffing this hair and head off to work. So, I will see you later. I will see you later on this evening when I get home from work. We'll do a little bit more cleaning and organizing in here. So, bye for now. Okay, I'm back to work on some more organizing. Don't mind the creaky chair. This chair that I'm sitting on is super creaky. I don't know why it makes so much creaky noises. But anyway, so I'm working on organizing. So I've got this thing full of bracelets, and then this one that I showed you this morning is full of bracelets. I'm not going to go through them all right now. I'm just going to combine them all into this one larger bracelet bucket, and we'll go through those at a later time. I also came across some of my magic bands. Now this one is Ed's, and they're both Ed's. Both Ed's. So what else have I got in here? I've got a little, it's like a little shampoo bottle. I've got a bunch of these little cloths, a gazillion of them. I don't know what I would use these for. I guess I could put them in to clean glasses, maybe in the car or something. And then I got a bunch of these. This was when I had, before I changed my channel name to Patti's Place. It used to be Pandy, P&E, Patti and Ed, Pandy, Living Our Best Life. But I changed it to Patti's Place. I just thought it had more of a cute little sound to it. But anyway, these are the QR codes for that. And I don't know, I think if you scan this QR code, it still goes to my page. Let me check. Hold on. Okay, so that QR code doesn't seem to work. So we'll end up tossing those. I do have my other QR code. It's in the other room, I think. Hold on again. Sorry. Okay, so yes, I was correct. This is no longer valid. This QR code is no longer a valid code. I'm going to toss those. This is the valid QR code that I made. And this QR code directs you right to my channel, Patti's Place. Yay. So these are like magnets that I can use on the back of my car. I usually will do that when I'm traveling, when we're road tripping. All right, what else have we got in here? Oh, this was my little Minnie Mouse antibacterial holder, but it broke. Her hand broke off, which was kind of a bummer. So I'm not going to keep it because her hand's gone. So I'm going to toss it. I'm not going to hold on to things anymore. I'm just going to get rid of them. I'm not doing it. I found another thing of soap, which Ed really likes. I'll put that in his little toiletry bag. More of those. What we got here? It's a little cute little mermaid nightlight. I don't know if that still works. We'll test that out. I got another hand sanitizer. I think this one smells good. Let me smell it. Oh yeah, that's a nice one. I like that. Another one of these. I've got a gazillion hand sanitizers. That's an old Magic Band. That one probably does not even work anymore. I think that's junk. I'm probably going to have to throw that one out. I've got this really cute little birthstone angel, ruby for July. I'll find a spot for that. Garbage, garbage, garbage. It's like a little brush, I think. Oh, it's a little, yeah, it's a little brush. That's cute. We'll keep the little brush, little makeup brush. Junk. Does that even work? Oh, it does. Marker. This is a little wallet thingamajig. And conditioner, body lotion, another penny for Ed. And this is like a little sleeve. I'm going to bring this to work to use for badges. I don't know how I ended up with it. But now we've got an empty drawer. But as you can see, as I empty a drawer, I end up with all this stuff that I've got to sort through. So I'm going to keep going with that and do a little bit of that until it's time for dinner. But in the meantime, I am going to call it a wrap on this little Tuesday, Wednesday vlog. You know, just living my life, sharing it with you. And if you like this type of content where you just listen to me yap and I do things around the house, then I would love it if you follow me. To all my subscribers who keep coming back, thank you so much. If you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up. And if you want to hit that swipe left and hit the hype button for me. I don't know if it's helping my channel or not, but what the heck, we might as well try. Thanks guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in a couple of days. Bye for now.
Coffee's brewing, fresh and bold. Stories warmer than the cups we hold. Laughter lines around each face in this sheltering